Om. Today is the Life Path 19 day, so I figured let me talk a little bit about the number 19. This won't be an exhaustive analysis. This will be some really good thoughts, though. So if you're born on the 19th, you have a 19 prominent in your birth chart. This is really, really good if you know somebody. And if you don't know and you want to know, leave a comment below. We can set up a reading and analysis. Okay, so 19. 19 is all about becoming very, very clear, focused, direct. The specialty of the 19 is it has the inner 9 and the outer 1. So 19 can see the end and knows how to take the precise action that will create the conclusion or the fruit. And then the 1 on the outside will initiate. So it's about seeing the trajectory of what you initiate. So 19 has a pretty cool gift where it can both know how to initiate something and bring it to a close. So there's a saying with 19 that everything touched, they turn to gold, because 19s know how to envision the beginning and the end of what they're creating and then take action on that. It results in a very, very clear direction, clear focus, and clear purpose. One of the things with 19 in imbalance is they can have an entitlement because they kind of expect or have an impatience, because 9 and 1 in some ways can be 1 has a thing where they can initiate things but not see it through. 9 can be very, very impatient. They don't want to go through all the steps. They just want to get done. I want to get done now. So 19 can have a little bit of a entitlement thing, and obviously there's a lot of energy in here that would make someone a very strong individual. Shadow side, too big of an ego. On the flip side, it can be a very, very strong person who's very clear on their sovereignty and who knows how to think in ways. One of the secrets of 19 is they know how to think in certain ways where they have to project out. They want to start with the end result, and then you go into how to start it. So I mean that sounded confusing. Start by considering and reflecting on the outcome that you want to create, and then how to initiate that. So it's not really a number where we're shooting first and asking questions later. Could you do it with 19? Sure. But optimally speaking, it's about seeing the outcome that you want to create and then taking action and asserting yourself and focusing on that. Focus, one-pointed focus. So once you have the outcome in mind, applying one-pointed focus where that's no matter the how is not important, you're focused on the outcome and you're just initiating, you're taking action on it. Okay, now the 19 also, one of the cool gifts for the 19 has the 11 too on the outside. So 19 has a really strong capacity to be empathetic. It can see both sides. It can put itself in another person's shoes. So this is really great because the 1 energy in imbalance can be so focused and so assertive and so individualized that it will just not consider anybody else, basically. We know that 1, and it's when it's at its best is when it knows how to delegate, when it knows how to making sure that it's not stepping out, it's not rolling through people, basically. So the 19 has a really good gift for this, where it knows how to be able to. It would be a very good, excellent delegator. It would know how to sense the environment, and then translate its inspiration and knowingness and its initiative, its vision to the environment. And it would know how to do this in a way where it can connect it with it, so it's not so rough. Where it's not like, here it is, take it or leave it. 19s will be able to know what the environment needs to be able to understand it, and then be able to convey it. But again, they think in a way that is best suited when they're thinking of the outcome, and they're thinking in ways of how to initiate to get to that outcome. They're supposed to think in very clear ways, very, very direct. They're not supposed to spend a lot of time in emotions and like rolling things over and telling stories. It's seeing something, understanding what's the outcome I want out of this, and then how to initiate that outcome. That's how they're supposed to think. And then finally, the 19 needs expression. They need to be able to have some freedom and space to feel good, to express themselves. When I mean express themselves, I mean not in a premeditated way. This isn't an expression where you like strategize. No, this is just raw expression, raw creativity, where they just start talking through things. Like the 19s can be really good suited because of a couple of things with the 11 on the outside and the 3 on the inside, is sitting with somebody who can listen to them, especially a person who's got a prominent 2 energy would be very, very good for 19s, who they can just, if they have 19's got a problem, or they want to talk about it, they have an idea, but they don't really know, they want to talk about it a little bit, just start the voice going, and it'll calibrate. They'll get into a flow where their heart will like light up, and all of a sudden, oh my God, it's all making sense now. That's also inherent 19. 19 can also do this with an app on their phone where they can record their voice. Just start talking through things, and you can go back and listen to it later, but just talking in a way that you know it's being recorded will help you to calibrate yourself. But also art and creativity is really good. And another thing with 19 is they have this number inside of them called the 21-3, which is the crown of the Magi. It's somebody who knows how to crack the code to success, and to do that, they have to stick with it. So also, it's a number that is good for getting knowledge, being a student. So it's really good for 19s to learn and to expand their mind with different concepts. So this is a general idea of a 19. So if you're born 19, you have a 19 life path, or you have a year that's a 19, or you know somebody in this gives you some ideas. Also as a potential name number for 19, because 19, you can also use name technology to change your name. The name is sort of like the body of the soul, and it affects relationships, your health, sexual energy, how you think, what kind of desires you're attracting, how your personality, what kind of charisma you have. There's a whole bunch of stuff associated with your name. So that said, any questions, comments, feedback, leave a comment underneath this video. If you'd like to explore readings or analysis, leave a comment. We can get in touch. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. Be well. As always, God bless.